Aloha friends. Welcome to day 18 of our Divine Destiny collection. Let's start with Daily Divine to connect with our inner divinity. We inhale the essential oil deeply into our belly. Inviting the plant spirits to enter us, to settle into our hearts and anywhere it intelligently wants to go. Once again, connecting to our divinity within, our higher self, our Aumakua, our I Am presence. Turning your gaze inward. And greeting that part of yourself that is always peaceful and full of love. You can put the essential oil on the top of your head, on your ears, on your neck. Moving on to I Am Blessed. Putting a drop on your palm, the left palm receiving the brilliance and the light of the essential oil. Breathe it in. Feeling it enter and permeate your cells, bringing with it the frequency of blessing and gratitude. Feeling it settle in your heart and going intelligently where it wants to go. With every breath you take in, you say, I am blessed. With every breath that you exhale, thank you. Put that on the same areas that you had put the earlier oil. Layering to create this symphony. Moving on to I Am Creative. Once we connect to our inner self higher, our highest potential wants to be expressed. We embrace this frequency of gratitude, and from that I perspective of seeing the abundance in the world, we understand what it means to be a co-creator of our life with the abundance of nature, the abundance of unconditional love surrounding us and embracing us and within us. And as we inhale this, we ask for the gift of being completely present in this now moment. We will be divinely guided and inspired to take our next best step at any moment, given our knowledge and inclinations at that time for whatever we are learning in this journey of life. We make our choices, always from a place of love, and allow the currents of life to take us to the next evolution. So again, layer that wherever you had the rest of the oils, opening your heart. Now, just having your hands up along your sides with your palms facing forward, just really expressing this idea of an open heart. Being connected to our divine presence in this frequency of gratitude, completely in the present moment, opening your hearts to receive the guidance. Allow your hands to rest on your thighs, but keeping that sternum open. You can put your hands to your heart as we call upon and give so much gratitude for the loving guidance of the loving universe and the spirit guides, our ancestors, angels, ascended masters. We open up this sacred space today with a very clear intention that only loving beings that are here for our highest good may assist, may be present, and we welcome their guidance and their protection in this time that we are sitting together. With so much gratitude and humility, we specifically ask today for the guidance of Goddess Isis. We thank you for showing up to lead us today in our meditation, to speak to us through the cards. We invite you to give us your message now. So Goddess Isis has shared her message with us today. Stay true and be in your power. Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. I will now read the message and go through the meditation that has come through today. Stay true and be in your power. Open your hearts to receive this message from Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as a precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. Before I go on to read the rest, I would like us to take a pause here. Set an intention. Open up your hearts to receive the message and the meditation that will come through. Whatever is troubling you today, whatever is challenging your ability to stay in your sovereign divine power, ask for support, ask for help from the loving beings that have shown up today. Our loving ancestors, spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, Goddess Isis. When we ask for help, we are opening up our hearts to receive the grace and the blessing of the universe. As free will beings, it is up to us to express our willingness to receive. Just as we wait for our clients and friends to tell us when they want to receive healing from us, healing prayers or blessings, we too need to speak up when we want to receive. So set your intention now and listen with an open heart. The flail and crook, often held by Osiris, are symbols of divine royalty and dominion. These symbols remind us that within we hold great dominion, spiritual authority, and freedom to be the sovereign ruler of our own self. This does not mean that we have to control life or others, or even the environment around us, but it does give us complete and utter choice to become as spiritually awake, free, and self-determined as we wish to be, as well as providing us with complete choice as to what our values and actions will be this lifetime. There is no permission required from anyone, apart from yourself, to be and live your truth. Integrate that within your being, dear one. Breathe it in. There are many voices that will test you on the journey from illusory shackles of fear, loss, or abandonment that may hold you back or tempt you into giving your power away to others. You shall awaken from the testing into the realization of spiritual independence within. Of course, there is more to spiritual authority than just recognizing that it lies within you. There are times when you must act on it, guard it, and protect it, which means recognizing when others seek to exert influence over you for their own reasons, or when you are being manipulated out of your own authority, becoming blind to your own power of choice, and instead believing that things just are the way that they are, and you cannot question or query. Sometimes during such challenges, to wield the crook and flail, to exert one's own spiritual authority, requires that you stand your ground and remain true to your knowing. This is not about achieving a certain outcome, or attempting to control something or someone, or even forcing things to be as you wish they could be. Standing your ground means always telling yourself the truth and not selling out or giving away something that has genuine spiritual truth and meaning for you. It is not about making another see things the same way. It is about honoring your own truth, and if your truth is wise enough to include compassion, then honoring the other, even when the other disagrees with you or seeks to harm you out of their own fear. You do not have to challenge another in order to honor your truths and inner authority. If you feel that another has to agree with you in order for your authority to be intact, then it isn't genuine inner authority at all. The fact that you don't need to have the agreement of others in order to live an empowered life can be a liberating realization. Yet there are times when life can feel like an assault against your truths, with many challenging you. For those souls who have come to master spiritual authority this lifetime, there is a test to remain true without becoming dogmatic, to honor what you know is true without minimizing, judging, or dismissing the truths of another that are different to yours, but just as true for them. You have the power to create and own your reality, and you don't need permission from anyone else to do this. Honor your spiritual sovereignty. Let the Lady Isis help you find your spiritual authority and freedom of choice now. If you seeking to hand over any responsibility for your own well-being to another can be a tricky and ultimately self-destructive path, even though it may seem to start off as a relief of stress about some concern or other. This card also guides you to take responsibility for your health into your own hands too. Advice from health professionals and doctors can be helpful and sometimes can be mistaken. It is up to you to decide for yourself how you wish to work with your body. Don't be scared. Listen to the advice given by other professionals, but remember, your life is your spiritual gift. Don't be afraid to live it in your own way. Allow the message to sink in. And we'll start with the healing ritual. As your eyes are closed, start with awareness at your heart. You can even put your hands on your heart to feel your heart beating for you. Sense into the aliveness, the intelligence that lives here. Allow your awareness now to travel down your body from your heart space. Traveling with the light of awareness that started at your heart. You can give it a color that is brilliant, golden light. As it travels down your body, you sense it pausing at your navel, lighting this area up as well. Continuing down your legs and into Mother Earth. Sensing the light going down like lightning that look like roots. Symbolizing your connection to the most beautiful creation here, Mother Earth herself. And seeing now these roots of light traveling back up your body. Settling again in your heart. Feeling that connection with Mother Earth, alive and flowing. And from your heart now, you see that light going up to your throat. And if it feels good, you can even put your hand on your throat. Sensing a brilliant ball of light floating there, activating your throat. And seeing that light expanding now from your throat all around you. And just creating an aura of light around your physical body. This golden, shimmering white light. You can almost hear the hiss and crackle of the air around you as your intention activates this electromagnetic field around you. And say aloud after me, I now choose of my own free will to honor my authority, responsibility, freedom, and strength. I now choose to take back my power and my authority. I respect myself. I honor my power. And I allow myself to have full spiritual authority in my life. I now choose to break any contract or vow that I have ever made with another being, in which I allowed them to exert spiritual authority over me. I now choose to honor my own divinity. And I allow myself to have full possession of myself. With gratitude for the precious gift of spiritual sovereignty, I now honor my own divine power, responsibility, and freedom. So be it. So take a deep breath here. And exhale it fully out, letting every molecule of air leave your body. Inhale again. One more time. Inhale. Be aware of that light that had lit up in your belly, supported by the energy from Mother Earth. Let it rise up to your stomach area, then up to your heart, throat, and forehead. Let it go and rise up to the crown. And just visualize light coming up from the roots, pausing at your belly, moving up, pausing at your heart, and then moving up again all the way to the crown. And seeing it shower all around you, bathing yourself in this light. And just to finish this meditation, there's this incantation that you can say together with me, and you can really say this anytime that you feel that you would like to break any vow that you've ever made to any other being, any lifetime, any dimension. If you feel that these past vows have been blocking you from claiming your spiritual sovereignty. Crook and flail, flail and crook. I now declare with intention clear, I am a sovereign being of love divine. I call back my power, full and complete. I break all vows of giving away my authority. I release the lie that my authority may be taken from me. I surrender only to the light of my own divine essence. Crook and flail, flail and crook. I now declare with intention clear, I am a sovereign being of love divine. Into your heart center now, bow your head. We want to thank all the beings that showed up today in our sacred time and space. We received the message with an open heart. We now thank you with so much gratitude and humility, and release all requests for you to be here. Invite you to go back to source energy, and we trust that everything for our highest good is already done. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May the frequency that we have created here together go to where it is most needed, either to ourselves or those around us or our community. Thank you. We'll see you on the Big Island in just a few days.